Hello and welcome to another one of D's ADD videos. Today we're going to look at part 2 of the redox reaction basic concept video. I'm going to start out talking about single replacement reactions and then focus in on the more narrow case of a redox reaction. When will it occur and when does it not occur using an activity series. So let's begin by talking about a single replacement reaction. A single replacement reaction is a reaction in which one element replaces another element in a compound. Now, if you remember, there was nitrate or some other polyatomic ion in the solution, anion, that's not listed here. And the calcium displaces the silver out of the solution and the silver becomes a solid. So there's a single replacement going on, displacement of the silver by the calcium. Like I said before, redox reactions are single replacement reactions. A typical scenario is when we place a substance into an ionic solution. And what occurs is sometimes that substance will go into solution and the cation that was in the solution will become a solid. Other times nothing happens. They all just remain in solution as is. So how do we dictate whether or not a reaction takes place is the main question. And the answer to that is the activity series. Here's an activity series that I made for you guys. You can find this on the website. But as you go up, the easier it is to oxidize something. What was oxidizing? Oxidizing is the loss of electrons. So the further I go up, the easier it is to lose electrons. So this can help us dictate whether or not a single replacement reaction will occur in a redox reaction. What does it mean? Well, if our solid is way up here and our cation that's in the solution is down here somewhere, then yes, the reaction will take place. Again, if the metal is above the ion, the reaction takes place, the solid. But if the ion is up here and the metal's down here, it's too hard to get those electrons off that solid to give to the solution. So no reaction takes place. That's the key part of all this, all right? So without knowing the trend here and how to interpret that trend, you won't know if there's a reaction or not. So make sure you understand that. That's very key. So again, here is the statement. If the metal is above, then they switch places. So that's redox reactions in a nutshell. Make sure you practice these. Make sure you're able to recognize a reducing agent versus an oxidizing agent. And then at the very end, be able to balance them. The only thing left to balance these two half reactions is I'd have to multiply a 2 times the silver equation so that when I add them, the 2 electrons will cancel. And the only difference is we'd have a 2 written in front of both of the silver term. Make sure you check out the example videos and practice, practice, practice as always. I hope I've eliminated any doubts that you might have. Thank you and have a nice day.